Just back from Nashville. How was it down in Nashville?
I know it was good. It was a productive camp. Hopefully the guys that are here now feel like they got a good look. And, you always want to make sure your group is feeling they have opportunity. And, you look at Nashville and their roster this year and what their plan is. They'll be tight to the salary cap, so they'll be running probably right at the number with players. So there'll be lots of movement this year with that because they just can't carry the extra players on the cap, and so the players here have to be ready and have ready for that opportunity when the call comes.
So did they show that the guys who are going first to second year specifically, or second to third? I guess it really doesn't matter. Did you see that there were a lot of guys making that step, putting their name in the hat?
Yeah, there's not many guys that disappointed. Like whether they're 10th on the list, first on the list, 5th on the list, that's not my decision. I think the guys that played for us last year, I don't think there's one player that disappointed in camp. And you always want to see them go back and show improvement. As a staff, we take a lot of pride in helping the players develop and helping them play better and to advance their careers. And I think most of our guys all put their best foot forward in camp. Unfortunately, we lost one game because of the tragic hurricane, and so there's some lost opportunity for some players. There's not much we can do about that, obviously. So hopefully they feel like they got a good look and they had an opportunity to meet people and show what they can do and position themselves for the season as it moves forward.
So guys like a Kemmel, like an Ufko, guys who, well, Kemmel in his case all here all last year. Ufko got the taste last year in April and beyond. Those guys. Growth, you see that from them after last year, June till now?
Yeah, for sure. Like even you look at Ufke, he came in at the end of the year, and then he needs time here, and he's a really elite offensive player. He does some really special things. His game's just a little immature is the right word, and not that he's immature. He's a very mature young man, and he's going to be a great player for us. He's going to play in the NHL. I feel very comfortable saying that. He just needs more time and more volume underneath his legs to get it figured out. Kimmy's in a good spot. He's still a young player at 20. He's a guy that seems like he's been here forever. Yeah. And we forget how young he was when he started here. So you can't use that as an excuse. He has goals and aspirations to be in Nashville. He just needs a little more time, and he's been a really good player here. We're hoping that he'll just step up and advance it even more, where he's going top 10 in the league and doing some things that demand people to give him an opportunity at the next level.
What do you want out of a first day of training camp in Milwaukee?
Well, we got to break the ice in, so that's number one, because he just hasn't had much service. So people don't understand. It takes a good week of people skating on an arena to break it in. That's just the way it is. So the ice is always a challenge. I want to see the guys work hard. We want to install some systems. We want to see the guys' standards in what we do here. It's interesting. We have a lot of returning players, but there are some new players today. Not to anyone's fault. The new guys don't know how we do things. They don't know our practice habits, what our expectations are, what our focus is in drills. And so there's a little bit of them learning, and that's just part of the process for new players. And we tell players all the time that they have to figure out the coaches. Every coach has a hot spot, things that they harp on, and it's their job to figure out mine, and I tried to assist them with that today.
It's all setting the tone, right? I mean, this first week, and next week maybe you get more into game stuff and all of that, but this week is all just here's who we are? Yeah,
for sure. We're fortunate in the American League we get more practice time than the National League, so we have opportunities to teach and to grow. I'm with the last 3 years, we've played almost into June every season. I find the exhibition games, I used to put more weight on those in the past. I have less weight on those now because we do play so long. But your new group has to start a new path. So everyone's like, hey, we've been to the conference finals the last 2 years. We really want to go to the finals. I want to win the first round. I want to win the first game of the year. And so we have to remember, we have to restart. There's no guarantees we're even going to get to the conference finals. It just we all assume that it's going to happen. That's not the way it works. So there's a lot of teams in our division that got a bullseye on us, and they're coming. And so we have to be prepared for that and not take anything for granted. And we got to earn everything we get, and that starts with day one of training camp, which is today.
The number of players you have in camp, would you like to have more? Right? I mean, you don't have 40 guys. You don't have 35 guys. That kind of Does that help your cause?
The traditional training camp is long gone at the American League level. I think for the most part, 30 would be a big camp these days, whereas before you'd have 50. You'd have 2 teams and lots of spots open and different things. It's not the way it is anymore. So our number is low this year, lower than usual. Now Nash has got a few players still up, and good for them. They're trying to stake their ground to stay in Nashville. We wish them the best. But yeah, I think this is a good number. I don't like having too many players. We have 4 lines. Cal's gone for personal reasons today, so we'll have 13 forwards, and I think we have 9D and 4 goalies. We got a plethora of goalies here, so the end result is for us, whatever we get, and we make the most of it like we always do here. We're not going to say we wish with this or wish with that. Today was great. We had the perfect number for today.
Last one. If you follow what's going on in the National Hockey League, they'll always say, there's X amount of jobs. There might not be any jobs available for young players or rookies or whatever. Do you have the same kind of situation in the American Hockey League, and do you have that in this camp?
Yeah, there is. There's the teams there's a lot of planning that goes into the summers. Everyone's always playing for something. So guys who are on the team or feel like they're going to be here this year, they're playing for more opportunity. Say like a Mutter. Mutter's been a kind of a first-year guy, 4th line in and out. Last year he went to the East Coast League for a while. He doesn't want to be on the 4th line anymore, so he's trying to be on the 3rd line. Other guys are trying to be consistent players, so they'll be full-time players in the playoffs. Some guys want more penalty kill opportunity. Everyone's playing for something, whether they're here or not here, or someone trying to earn the first call-up from the East Coast Hockey League. So we have 3 free agents here. Sorry, I forgot about Lucas. We have guys playing for all kinds of things, but even the guys under NHL contracts, they want to play next Friday in Grand Rapids, and so they know they're trying to earn their stripes and earn that opportunity, whether it's 8 minutes or 20 minutes a game. So hopefully they all understand that. We'll make sure we sell that message, and hopefully they grab it.